All right, I'm going to you guys with a double whammy. I'm going to be talking about chapter 1112 and 13 because, like, I could have talked or gave my thoughts about chapter 1012, but then, or 1112, but I was like thinking I might as well do both in one sitting. It's like I kind of want like the full big review where I could like talk about all things and aspects. Then also, too, like, Odo's going to drop like a full picture frame or a full cover art with color for 1113. I kind of want to use that for the thumbnail too. So like it was just kind of like let me be patient with the review or thoughts, whatever, to give you like this one big review. It's gonna be pretty much the same amount of time. But anyway, that's why there's this delay, but you're getting two for one in one sitting. So thank you. Anyways, so chapter I'm just gonna say 1012. It kind of starts off, or this whole chapter is kind of like, a setup for 13, where all characters trying to get to like point A to point B, like they all have destinations. So we have St. Marcus. Right now, his goal is to find, the transmission slug or transponder slug, whatever you want to call it, to stop, Vegapunk from relaying his message. So him and York are like work together, like try to find that. And at the same time, you got Saint Ethan Baron, whatever you want to call him. I think he's like kind of like the coolest elder too. He's searching for Bonnie right now because like right now Bonnie has control of all the pacifistas, the newer version of them. So he's trying to take her out so he can regain control of that. And at the same time, we have like one part of the Straw Hats, at the ship ready, waiting for the other half of the Straw Hats to get there. So right now, Zoro and Jinbei are off to go to the ship, are going towards the ship. Then we have Frankie with Bonnie trying to head towards the ship also. Then also we have like Sanji getting there also. Like everyone's trying to get to the ship, or I think Chopper, Nami, Usopp, Robin, and Brook are there. So everyone's trying to get to these different destinations, and so is Luffy too. Like the Giants got there to get Luffy from his fight with Topman and Shepard, Jupiter. Like trying to trying to get Luffy away from that situation to like hurry back to the ship because the Giants did come in, but now they're trying to escape from this island. They are trying to get to the goal to get to Elbath. So all that is going on. I like that. It's like a lot of things going on, and it's all setting up for the big payoff, which is next chapter, which is them getting closer to their destination. Then also the big reveal of what Vegapunk is trying to set out to expose the truth of what is it, O'Hara was trying to figure out also. So I like that. Also, we also get to see Luffy again fight some of the elders and doing pretty good against. He then loses steam at some point, eats up, then like he hits Topman with a red rock. That hurts his hand too while it was covered in hockey. So it's just like a lot of little feats we're getting. Like we're seeing how strong the elders are, compared to like, Luffy Gear 5 versus Luffy just, regular hockey Gear 3rd, like there's like a big difference in jump. So like Luffy kind of needs Gear 5 to like fight against the elders, but even then, it's kind of like a stalemate. Because I think it was like a couple chapters ago too. You see Luffy, turn Saint Garcia and Kizaru's like these little pancakes and throw them away. But you see Garcia like come back around to fight Luffy again, practically unfazed, while Kizaru's like practically like down for the count. But then again, that was kind of like, what was it? What's I'm looking for? He was mentally nerfed kind of because like he also like just killed his friend or whatnot, or almost practically killed his friend. So he's like kind of like mentally out of it. But Garcia's trying to go in for the kill. So you kind of see like Gear 5 is kind of like the equalizer. Like he could go toe to toe with these guys, but he can't like, seal the deal on it. You know what I mean? Like he needs something more. He needs kind of like matches more so he could like kind of go toe to toe with these elders. So I like that. So chapter 1112 ends with Saint Garcia meeting up with or finding the ship with Nami, Chopper, Robin, and Brook and Usopp. Then also and finally Saint Ethan finds Bonnie and Frankie and them to try to try to take out Bonnie. So all that's going on. Then we head to the next chapter in which Saint Marcus finally finds the transponder snail. Then we get like this cool panel of like Vegapunk's actual body, and like you just see like his head in all his glory because like he has like this I think it's called the brain fruit. Whatever it's like he takes in knowledge, like his brain just constantly like keeps expanding. So then we finally see the panel of like how big his brain actually is. And it's like really massive. So I kind of like that, like he has to like, separate his self into like 4 entities to like, contain all this knowledge or whatnot, or separate the knowledge. So I kind of think that's really cool. That was a really cool reveal. Then like this, mostly this chapter was like us scenes around the world, like people, excited to hear what Vegapunk is about to say, like kind of hyping up as like the greatest scientist or whatnot. We see people like Usopp's girl, people from different islands or whatnot, just everyone around the world that who the show has interacted with, just waiting to see what Vegapunk is about to say. So then we cut to Ethan about to like take out Bonnie, but then Sanji comes in to stop him, which was kind of cool. Like Sanji, held him back, but then Ethan kind of retaliated pretty good, and the Giants came in to save Sanji. But then at the same time, we got Bonnie like use her fruit, which like again the age fruit, but then like has this ability where like if she wants like a certain future, like she becomes someone kind of. Like we saw earlier when she said, "Give me like a future of Nika," and she became like kind of got Luffy's powers. Then she said, "Give me like the future of a giant." This chapter, and she became like a giant. So her food is very interesting. I want them to kind of explain it more. Like I get it, but like I want a bit of more of explanation, like why she kind of do that. So that was cool. Then we have Garcia about to target Robin, because she's a part of the O'Hara clan or island, and he wants to take her out too, because again they want to keep the secret of the Void Sentry secret. They want to keep that secret. But then we can get like the weak trio, as people like to call them, actually hold back the attack to like protect Robin. But Brook was there too, so he also helped as well. So a lot of cool stuff are going on. But then we finally get the reveal, which I want to talk about. And the reveal was, the thing said like the Earth is eventually going to go underwater. So that was how the chapter ended. Was the big reveal was everything's going to be underwater soon, eventually. So now I like that, because like now a lot of theories and things that are set up in the past are like finally making sense. Because if you like go back to Wano, you see like part of Wano is like underneath the water, and like why is that? Then we also see like with Robin, the pre-time skip or her train arc. At some point she was on this island and they were building a bridge up too. And like this bridge took like 700 years to make, and we were thinking like, why are they taking so long to make this giant bridge that connect all these islands? Then also we get Iceberg 2 back, during Water 7. Talk about how he wants to make like a floating island, an island that could like float on top of the ocean. So now it all makes sense, because the world is about to sink, and like people were over time preparing for this, whether it be 700 years ago or Iceberg slowly melting, how like the water levels are slowly rising over time and whatnot. So wants to make an island to combat that. And then we also get to see. Also makes sense why it wasn't Mary Jo. It was like on top of the red line too, like really above sea level, to like kind of like avoid that sinking of the world. So I really like how, like over the course of the entire series so far, we got like little hints of what was going on, like the world sinking. Even with was it Fishman Island too, with the Noah, like how that giant ship existed, like how that sunk down too, like how everyone was planning for like this giant event of the ocean sinking, and like that's what they were trying to keep hidden. So I like that. That was like a really good reveal. Then like looking back at it, you see on Twitter and whatnot, people like putting the pieces together, and it's like build up over time. So yeah, overall, these 2 chapters back to back, I think reviewing them and reading them was like a really good reveal, because I low-key didn't want to wait like an entire week to like talk about like what the reveal will be. And like just talking about like right now just kind of got me excited. So yeah, that's it for the review. I'm really excited for next week's chapter, because like now he revealed it, and I wonder what else is going to reveal. I hope there's like more to it besides just, the world's going to sink. Because even though that was a good reveal that has a good payoff, as we can see with all the Easter eggs throughout the entire show, I kind of want just a little bit more information too. Probably about, the giant robot that's been, in the background for like, 3 chapters now. We finally woke up, but we haven't seen him for like, again, 3 chapters. Or was it 3? He's been in the background for too long now. He's awake. I want to see him do something, like I want more information about him as well. So yeah, that's my review for these 2 chapters. Overall, really good payoff. I'm excited. I can't wait to see more. And yeah, that's about it. And I hope you guys enjoy the video. And until next time.